And we are live for just a Tuesday night stream on Windy City Hockey. Live on two different platforms, which is different for me. Trying out a test on going live with Twitter and YouTube at the same time. So this should be interesting to see how it goes. What's up, Hawkthorne? How are you? Yep, it shows I'm live on Twitter through this link, so that's awesome. Yep, we are live, which is nice to see. Don't know how the Twitter version would work. I'm doing all right, even though the Hawks really are making me angry with how they are running this organization down to hell. How's my audio coming through? I'm thinking about many. I don't think it will happen, Nimmer. I honestly can see a chance that the Hawks do something very stupid with their decision making on getting their color analysts. I could also see them signing Patrick Sharp and have Adam Burge do in between the benches, which that would actually be good because you do need chemistry between your broadcasters, and there's no chemistry with anyone right now. What's up, Jacob? Because you do need chemistry. I'm checking the Twitter stream because I haven't had that go yet. Yeah, the Twitter stream is not working properly, so I'm going to delete that on Twitter. All right. Yeah, that would happen. That would honestly happen. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Jacob. The issue is have the Hawks contacted Sharpie about this type of position? I don't know if they have or haven't, because if they have, good. If they haven't, the Hawks organization as a whole is a complete joke. How Jamie Faulkner, Danny Wirtz, and Rocky Wirtz are running the Blackhawks as of right now. They're running it as a team that thinks they don't make money, which is bull crap. And another thing is they just frankly seem like they don't care. They don't care about what the fans want. I hate Jamie Faulkner. If she's somehow sees this stream, I'm sorry. I hate how she's doing her job as president of business operations with the Chicago Blackhawks right now. The way they're running the Hawks is a complete and utter joke. It's almost like Dollar Bill Wirtz have climbed out of his grave and running the ship again with the Chicago Blackhawks. Andrew Shaw could be a fun replacement, but let's be honest. No one's going to hold up to the power of Eddie Olczyk. Edzo is the best in the sport at color analysts. And this team, how the Hawks are, they're going to lose that trust between the fans from the broadcasts. Because let's be honest, does anyone here trust Chris Foster's as the full-time play-by-play voice? Is there trust in him? I get it. He's going to be new to the ship as the man calling the games, but no one. He's not He's not at Foley. He is definitely not Pat Foley. Yeah, exactly, Nimmer. That's the thing. Right now, every Chicago sports team has a cheap owner. The Cubs with the Ricketts, the Hawks with the warts. We always known the McCaskies are cheap. And the Bulls ownership is they've been known to be cheap as well. I'm not a fan of Foster's play-by-play style. I have to trust me. I get it. He's going to be behind. He's stepping in, trying to step into the shoes of Pat Foley, and that's going to be a tough position to be in. And I said this: whoever gets the Pat Foley play-by-play job, they're not going to be well respected compared to what Pat Foley was. Pat Foley was and still is, in my opinion, the voice of the Chicago Blackhawks. Then it was Eddie Olczyk, and now they're both gone. Oh yeah, Reinsdorf does own both the Bulls and White Sox. I'm not a White Sox fan, so I don't care about them all that much. So guys, I have plans on this channel during this off season where we'll have a live stream weekly on maybe Tuesday nights. I think Tuesday night works the best for me in scheduling. So Tuesday nights are going to be live stream nights on Windy City Hawkey on YouTube. So that's going to be a fun thing to do every Tuesday night, maybe around 7:30. We'll have like a 30 to 45-minute live stream, and that's why I went live today. I know I need to change out the Doc jersey in the background. I have my Eddie Olczyk jersey getting framed up, but right now there's been issues with framing it, so I'm going to probably just take it out of the frame and put it back up on the wall. So the Doc jersey will be off soon. If the Hawks are done signing, that it's because they basically know they aren't signing much for anything at all in this year because they want to tank. The way Kyle Davidson is running this rebuild, in my opinion, it's kind of a failure, especially going into the 10th anniversary of the 2013 Chicago Blackhawks this year. Okay, who's with me? The Hawks should immediately sign Duncan Keith's number 2 so that they can. The Hawks will make money on that game immediately if they announce a Duncan Keith retirement ceremony this coming season. They're going to make money on the Marian Hossa banner raising game because I know I'm going to that game whenever they announce what day that is. Yeah, the Hawks are going to be bad this year. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I personally would think it will be smart to do it on against the Ottawa Senators, but let's see what day the Hawks play the Sens in the United Center. I think it's an early time of the season, but if it's wait, I think that might not be the case. No, I would not do the game against the Senators in the United Center because I believe that's much later in the season. Yeah, that's in March. The thing with that, do we know if Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews will be on the Chicago Blackhawks by then? The reason why I'm saying that, I would say they need to do it sooner rather than later in the season, just because they should have Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews at the United Center for Marian Hossa's banner raising ceremony. And that's why I also think they need to retire Duncan Keith's number 2 so they can have Kane and Toews in the United Center for uh Dunk's number to go to the rafters. So I'm thinking do it the sooner the soonest as possible. Maybe do it in November, like November 14th or November 16th. The 16th is against the Blues, and Hossa did have some good numbers against the St. Louis Blues in his career. I would say do it on the 16th of November. That would be a smart move by the Hawks. I wouldn't do it like in October just because it's too early to do something like that in a season. If it wasn't a if it was a Stanley Cup banner raising ceremony, yeah, that's fine. But it's too early to do this banner raising ceremony in the first month of the season. I would say do it in November. It will be perfect, especially if you do it against the Blues and it's in November at the United Center. That will be a miracle in all ways of saying, because I don't think this team's anywhere near competitive enough to be a top, um, be in the bottom six, be a top 16 team. That's some high hopes there, Michael. I just know this: when the Hawks play Seattle this year, I'm not watching the Blackhawks broadcast. I will be watching it through the Seattle broadcast. I'm sorry. I think because I would prefer to listen to Eddie Olczyk. Yeah, I think everyone misses the cat. That was a bad trade. So, guys, if the Hawks are not done signing anyone, what player would you like to see the Hawks maybe acquire? I saw they did sign Buddy Robertson yesterday. Frankly, that's not a big enough signing. That's why I didn't even make a video on it, because I didn't even know who the heck he was until yesterday. Yeah, I know he's still on TNT. The issue is, Hawkthorne, I don't think the Hawks want to sign a decent demon. Phil Kessel. Yeah, I've been seeing the Phil Kessel talk. It would be fun to see Phil Kessel wear a Hawks jersey, but I don't think it will happen. I mean, he would probably sell tickets that way if they got Phil Kessel. And the team still won't be good enough with Phil Kessel, so I guess it's worth a shot. Because frankly, the Hawks are not caring about any wins this year. I think they will care more if they lose. That's what I feel. Because the way the Hawks are building this team, they want to lose. That's what they've pretty much done this free agency, Hawkthorne. Pretty much all their signings are basically trade bait for the deadline. Max Domi. It's just weird to say Max Domi is a Chicago Blackhawk. After the CU, I've always liked after the CU. A few years ago, I actually really wanted him on the Hawks. He's a fast as hell player, but that's about it with after the CU. So, guys, I'm going to be live for another 10 minutes or so, just because I'm doing these 30-minute live streams on Tuesday nights from now until the season, I guess. We can do. Where did you DM me at? Yeah, exactly, Nemmer. No one they acquire will fetch a first rounder. What? I want to know who you are. Yeah, I really don't know what he's talking about. I'm thinking it's a spam, so timeout. I'm happy they have 4 first round picks in the next 2 drafts. Yeah, they have 4 firsts in the next 2 drafts, potentially, because if somehow Tampa does miss the playoffs and they're in the bottom 10, those picks get moved back a couple years. But let's be honest, Tampa's not missing the playoffs, right? I'm knocking on wood for saying that. Yeah, I don't know what this cut up person was asking and saying, so I basically timed him out. Yeah, if the Hawks get another first in 2023, I would like that. Yeah, if the Hawks could get Connor Bedard, and that could speed up the rebuild, I guess. Yeah, that is a true statement. I would have to agree there. If the Hawks could land Connor Bedard, I would really like that. Because that will help speed up the rebuild, because that will automatically make him the number 1 prospect in the Chicago Blackhawks. Okay, that's fine, Jacob. You could hop in anytime. It doesn't matter. I'm actually going to be ending the stream here in like the next 5 or so minutes. Yeah, I would expect Lucas Reichel to be on the Hawks next year. In my opinion, will it be smart to do it? Probably not, because how bad this team's going to be. I would honestly rather have Reichel play in the Rockford Ice Hogs next season, where they're going to be more competitive. I'm not replying on Discord when I'm on a live stream. That doesn't have. I don't really do that. Hey, what's up, Jack? It doesn't matter, Jack. I'm actually about to end the stream here soon, but it's good seeing you in the chat. Yeah, I saw that, Nemmer. Okay. If you're just wanting to troll, you're just yeah. Yeah, I know what's going on, Hawkburn. I'm all they're doing is that's basically just trolling right now. For average third, is Canucks finish dead last. That will be interesting, Nemmer. What's up, Petey? Yeah, Lammy. He's actually a solid coach. I was actually interested in seeing the Hawks try and acquire him as a head coach. Uh, by the way, Petey, wrong spelling of Nicholas. Thoughts on the Oilers changing their jersey? I love it because they should never have gotten rid of their royal blue, their orange jerseys. They made them look like a bunch of pylons out there. Those are horrible jerseys. The away jersey was actually not bad that they had, but those orange jerseys were horrendous. Same with their third jersey that they did keep for this year. Those are bad, but the fact that they are going with the royal blue back with the Gretzky era jerseys, they should never have gotten rid of them. It's a smart move for them to go back to those jerseys. Yeah, the previous orange Oiler jerseys were terrible. Yeah, apparently it puts a lot of work ethic into the players. So he's actually not a bad coach to look for. I'm doing all right, Iron. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you on this channel before. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. What are you? Oh, the stupid sponsor patch, Nemmer. Okay, I didn't realize you were from 22SL. Yeah, that's. Are you talking about the stupid sponsor patch, Nemmer? Or are you talking about the reverse retro 2.0? I'm assuming sponsor patch after saying yup. Yeah, I really hope we don't see anything on the front of a Hawks jersey like a sponsor because those are stupid. They should not belong in hockey. Well, in the NHL at least. the AHL, it's fine. And the European leagues, it's fine because that's the way they make money. The NHL does not need to be putting corporate sponsors on the front of hockey jerseys, in my opinion. I'm not answering 22SL stuff in my live stream. I'm sorry, I'm not. That doesn't come over my channel. Yeah, it defaces the look of a hockey jersey. Just of a jersey in general. Like the MLB, they're going to be putting sponsors on their jerseys. It ticked me off. It's going to happen, Hawkthorne, unfortunately. Oh, you're going to the Milwaukee game. Yeah, I would consider trying to make the trip up to Milwaukee to catch the Hawks Wild preseason game. I'm kind of shocked it's a Hawks Wild game, not Hawks Predators, just because the Predators AHL team, the Milwaukee Admirals, play in Milwaukee. It would have made more sense that way, but I guess it makes sense that the Wild are there because they're too close. They're close. Minnesota and Chicago share borders with Wisconsin. No, I don't. I don't think Davidson made good moves. Are you serious, Nimmer? Is that actually a thing? Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? Okay. I said no more Sim League stuff in my chat right now. Is it actually in the NBA arena or not? I thought it was going to be in the AHL stadium. Matthew, it's a good question, but um, I right now it's hard to say because I'm no whoever takes up Edzo's spot, it's going to be a hard position to fill shoes of because let's be honest, Edzo is the best at the game. Hawkthorne. It's just because I'm in a dumb sim league, and that's people are just trolling about it right now because I'm running the Tampa Bay Lightning on it, and they couldn't sim worth anything, so I am rebuilding the Lightning on that thing. It's not designed for hockey. Okay. It's designed for basketball, I'm assuming. Have they announced the date that game is going to take place, Nimmer? Because I will have to take a look at when it is so I can try and go to it. Aaron, what sounds like the Hawks offered him a crappy contract. They wanted to prorate his contract, basically, give him a 2-year contract and not pay him for the games that he's not broadcasting for. So here's what I say. The awards have gotten cheap. That's, in my opinion, what could have been a thing. And the Kraken offered him a good contract. His brother, who works for the Kraken, probably said, "Oh, Edzo is up. Why not try and get him?" Here's the thing with this, Hawkthorne. The league I'm in, I don't know if it'll allow me to put a GoPro on my helmet to do it. Otherwise, I would try. Huh. It was like Barclays Center with the stupid goal jumbotron in the wrong position. Guys, guys, cut it out with all the comments like this, okay? All right. I'm I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to be going into a server and going to talk with some people to say what the heck's going on. And thanks for coming to the stream and kind of ruining like my attitude, like my attitude towards doing this stream today. So thanks for coming by, guys, and I will have another live stream in the next week or so.